inflation, if you talk about that, historically has been, if anything, positive for the advertising business, notwithstanding, central banks trying to conserve it as interest rates go up. I would say, the events, today, obviously another uncertainty, another cause for concern. Against that, we have got the broader opening up of the economy as COVID does recede. If I look at the Group M forecast for advertising expenditure, it was up 20% last year, up about 9.5% this year, and up 5 to 6% next year. So I think the advertising economy more broadly structurally is in a good place, but obviously we look at events and concerns, and we'll have to see how things unfold over the next sort of hours, days, and months indeed.
Mark, you've seen very strong growth in I've only seen the first 3 quarters of 2021 out of Russia. I'm presuming it was the same pattern in the last quarter of last year as well. Do you see a scenario where all of that growth and all of that business, you're just not allowed to do it anymore, or you just feel that Russia cannot be touched for the foreseeable future?
Well, look, I think, Russia, the direct economic impact on WPP is relatively small. Russia's less than, 1% of our business, less than 1% of global advertising expenditure. So I think, have to see how things develop in that market. We do have 1,200 people who work for us in Russia as well. So, I'm not particularly concerned about that. I think it's really the question of what's the knock-on impact on the broader economic recovery. I mean, we've just been through 2 tough years. You have to say this is the last thing that any of us needed, frankly. We'll have to see how things unfold, as I said.